Okay, what's going on? Daniel Fitch, here to make hits. I know it's like my motto, but it is what it is. And Harlem 19, you can call me even. This video right here is pretty much going to be me talking about basketball straight up. Well, pretty much I started playing basketball more in 2003. Got more involved, not necessarily from like the organizational YMCA PAL point of view, but I always played in the streets, in the neighborhoods where I grew up throughout the five boroughs of New York City. So that's when I started to become more better at, the dribble. It's been about 8 years. So, over the years I've played in all five boroughs. I've played in different states, New Jersey, Florida with my cousin, and so on and so forth. I have been a Lakers fan since about 1996, 1997. Kobe and Shaq had something great there, and I seen the finals. I seen the great battles with the Spurs and other teams as well, the Pistons as well, 76ers, Bulls even, when they made the run in the playoffs, even during Jordan's last years with the team. And, I really appreciate the ways of basketball and how it has influenced my life, because this record thing that a quarter of my Facebook friends know about is something I personally started up April of 2009. The record thing is pretty much a way of building my confidence, and also a way to prove people wrong that, numbers are just numbers, but at the end of the day, when you aim high, you can get things done instead of always staying on a lower level and just being lazy about it. My record right now is currently, gotta really go to the phone for this one. If I can't remember, I played over 600 games since 2009, since April 09. Okay, personal records, 336 wins, 267 losses, and 6 draws, tie games between one-on-ones, two-on-twos, so on and so forth. Pretty much, my wins come off of my cousin, my father, my uncle, people in Washington Heights who were really good, but I proved to be better. I've had clutch moments. I've played in shoes. I've played in pants. I've played in Timberlands. Still beat people by 10 points, 6 points, 3 points, 2 points. I played in different parks throughout New York City. I played, like I said, in Florida. And when I played in New Jersey, that was about 5 years ago. I just started this in 09. But mostly it started because I played so much in my church in Harlem. Pretty much I play not during service, but after service I play around 2 o'clock, and I play until like 4:30. Sometimes it's been 3:30, it's been less. Friday nights nowadays, these last several weeks, I've beaten some of my Facebook friends in a battle. We play 6 games like consecutively. I get water after maybe 3 games. So I go hard. And the thing is, me, I'm more of a like small forward, but I can block shots. I can chase down point guards and stuff. And my defense is not 100%, but it's not bad. It's much greater than satisfactory. I can personally say that because I used to average 2 blocks throughout any game I played, whether it was 21 one-on-ones, two-on-twos against any opponent I faced in that time duration in several month period. And some people who've been talking a lot about me lately, I've proven them wrong and destroyed them, obliterated them, annihilated them. And the thing is, when I play basketball, I play at a level like every game is my last game. Like every game counts. Every game is my last, like Jordan's. And that's just how my mentality is. Nowadays, yeah, I joke around, but at the end of the day, people are gonna always joke and play. So I know when to be serious and when to joke around. It's because of my old mentality. Being 20 years old, my mentality is far it's a bit more than 20 because of my ways of growing up faster at 14 and my younger years, teenage, preteen years, that nowadays I don't think like I'm 20. I think like I'm 25 or 23 or 22 because times are harder now and it's a new era. And the thing is, I'm me and this is how I am regardless of what people say. So, this basketball stuff I started is great. It's a great thing for me. And even though it's not organized, I keep track of the record in my phone, and I'm honest to my records. I lose a game of, not horse. I don't count horse. Utah I would count because I can win in Utah. I used to play Utah in Brooklyn all the time, in Bedford-Stuyvesant in like 08, 07, 2008, 2007. So, that you drop 100 in that, and hit the free throw, I remember. And that's by 5. Utah was that game to play, for real. So, pretty much, I play with a sense of respect, but I don't like trash talkers, and I can really get amped up and pumped, and if you take the game too hard, then end up taking the game too hard. And also I play a lot of 2K11, so I study other people's playing styles. And I'm not much of a dribbler, but once, I get by you and have a good look, chances are, maybe at least 75%, I will hit the shot because I have a unique way of shooting, as well as this ring being on my finger that my father gave me. It somehow affects my shot. If the sharp cross part of the inside of the ring is turned inside, I can grip the ball and have a better look if I'm open, or if it's out, it might affect my shot. But anyway, that's what the business is, and I do this as a matter of respect, and I do it as a matter of exercise, as a matter of having fun and just wasting time, being that I have enough time to waste. And it's something I've been doing for years, but the record thing I started in 2009, I'm going to continue that until I can't count the numbers anymore. So, I take it day by day, but it's been a year plus, and I have over 600 plus games I've played, not including the small games of horse. So, like 620 games I've played since 2009 to this current moment I'm doing this video. This Friday, after I do my labs, like I posted on Facebook on my wall, pretty much I will be at church, 7 o'clock service, from 8 to at least 11:15. I'm going to be playing basketball, and you'll see me post I lost, or you'll see me post pretty much I won, I went 6-2, 6-0, 5-6, whatever the case may be. I'll let you know what the business is. And I usually post it out of excitement on my walls and stuff. Pretty much, now that that's being said, you have an idea of why I post my wins, losses, and draws, and why I started that. So that's set. Now I'll talk about the teams. I'm officially a Magic's fan. Not that I respect Dwight Howard, but now the team, I'm seeing them go places, and I'm going to stand by them from now on, because I know they can build on this. And I'm a fan. I've always been a fan of Gilbert Arenas. The man's got a gun. I don't mean it's in that serious logic, but the man can shoot from 3-point range on some beast stuff. And it's not only that, Hito Turkoglu's a great look for the Magic, so it's good to have him back. Jason Richardson, I've been seeing him dunk on people since 2005. He's not a new face to me either. Also, Dwight Howard's the truth. Dwight Howard, he's decent from the free throw line, but once you throw the ball in the air in the paint, he'll one-hand it and pound it on somebody's head like crazy. And you gotta love that because, and Jameer Nelson, I can score Jameer in any 2K game he's in, 9 through 11. I can destroy with Jameer Nelson. I can drop 30 points with him, not always shooting 3-pointers either. I can draw, Jameer Nelson is nice. And it's good for him to be back as well. Him and Gilbert could work together in that point guard / shooting guard position. The 3 and the 4, I believe, or the 2 and the 3. But me, I'm more of a power forward, small forward. Even though I'm like only 150, but I'm 5'9". I don't necessarily consider myself a point guard like that of a Nate Robinson, who's bigger than me by a couple dozen pounds, and he's probably shorter than me, same height. Yeah. So, in NBA, I'm actually short, which is incredible because on the train, not a lot of people are as tall as me. It's a funny thing to think about because I've been to the games and I've actually seen Gallinari and I've seen Chris Bosh at the game when the Knicks played the Raptors in '09 when he was still there, and I see these guys are like Chris Bosh really looking like a dinosaur in all seriousness. So you already know, it's like, wow, you really have to think, like, that's what it is, huh? The TV is one thing, but once you go to an actual NBA game or college basketball game, these guys are giants. So pretty much, I'm also a Knicks fan. Latrell Sprewell, even Stephon was nice at one point, and once he left us, he got nice again for some reason. Allen Iverson, I used to be a 76ers fan because of just him. Elton Brown doing his thing, of course, still around. I'm also a Lakers fan since '97, Knicks fan since '99, a Nets fan since 2002. I mean, Magic's fan since 2 weeks ago. It is what it is. Real talk. And that's what the business is. Like, basketball is a game of not necessarily always physical sport, but it's also a mental game. And yeah, if you pick at me mentally, some people claim they can mess up my ways of play, but it actually makes me more vicious and more dominant. And the thing is, I don't care if you're 6'3". If you're at least 190 pounds and no bigger than that or around that range, I can stop you. And I've faced against some tough foes over the years. One dude dunked on me, but I blocked his shot to the other side of the street. In the process, my glasses were crooked. I wasn't necessarily hurt. I think I scarred my hand, but me to jump up with the 6'2" guy just was an incredible sight. And imagine if I would have started my record in 2006 when I was in Staten Island. Forget about it. I would have been all over the place. My record would have been this. Would have been something extraordinary, something incredible. My wins, loses, ties at that time were balanced because I wasn't necessarily on some crazy stuff like I am now. But nowadays it's like, wow, it's on some seriousness. This is what's up. So, back to it. Friday is the 14th. Oh, yeah, Friday's the 14th, so that's what it is. And keep it locked. And this is my video on basketball. H19 here to make hits off this clip, off this vid.